Hello everyone, this is Rob Crowder, the president of Barbeque. Welcome to the test kitchen. Yes, the president has come up with a great new recipe for you to decide, but it's more than just the meat. It's the entire meal. And it is called the President's Volcano Chicken. You won't understand it until I plate it at the end. That's interesting. One thing that I have learned, we went on a cruise, the First Lady and myself, and one of the things that I noticed on the cruise, not only was the food good to the taste buds, but it was also good for the eyes. Very important that we need to spend more time and instead of just cooking, we also need to make sure presentation of our food is very good. So tonight, what the meal will include is some chicken tenderloins, it will include some asparagus, and it'll include some cheddar mashed potatoes. And once you plate it, you'll understand why it's called the President's Volcano Chicken. So if you come on over a little closer, what I've done is just gotten some tenderloins basically from the grocery store. And I've put my favorite rub, Jack Daniel's chicken rub, on these. That's all I've done. I also got some center cut bacon. And what I've done is sliced it sort of right down the middle. You see some are a little bit better than others. And then what you do is you start out with the big end of the tenderloin. And all you're going to do, you want to make sure that you wrap to make sure that that piece stays under. And then you just start working yourself down the chicken. You try not to double over any of this because that's just going to make the bacon on the inside a little rubbery. So you don't want to do that. You kind of want to cover it. When you get to a place that you're going to need to start over, make sure you cover it and make sure you get a little bit of coverage on the one you just started. Otherwise, it'll flip up when you're actually putting it on the grill. Keep working yourself down. And again, there's no rhyme or reason to this. You just sort of start and work your way down. One more, I think, will do it. So it ends up being about 2 pieces of bacon per tenderloin. I don't know about you, that's not a problem in my mind. That's actually a good thing. And you end up with one, and you're going to use one toothpick. You just put it all the way through. And what I'm going to do is going to come back and cut, except for just a little bit off, because I want to have the freedom to actually turn it when I want to on the grill. And we'll come back in a few minutes and I'll show you how to do that. The second part of the meal is the asparagus. You do not need to do a lot to asparagus to make it good. All I've done so far is cut off the real stalky part of the asparagus at this end. And simply all I'm going to do is drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to use some fresh ground pepper. We like pepper in our house, so I might go a little heavy. You may not like it, but that's okay. It's whatever you and your family like. And then I'm going to use some kosher salt. What you do is just get it all in there and make sure that all the individual asparagus have a little bit of oil, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of pepper on it. These are ready to go on the grill, and I will take them out there very shortly. So join us in a few minutes. We're going to try tonight to splice together a series of videos as opposed to 5 or 6 videos during this process. I hope it works. So come back in a few minutes. This is the president of Barbeque, Rob Crowder. This is Rob Crowder, the president of Barbeque, and welcome back. The president has to log some office time. He is in his office now, whether it's at the grill or the smoker. This is where the job gets done. So come on over. I've already got the chicken on the grill. This is my big green egg. It's a large green egg, but I'm only cooking for 7 to 10 people. This is all you need. Something bigger, we'll get the smoker or the big grill out. So come on over. Let me show you what we got going on. So I've got a combination of the chicken with the bacon and also just some regular chicken tenderloins without it. These are going to take somewhere between 10 and 12 minutes to do, and you basically turn it when it's ready. The reason I'm cooking this before the asparagus is because the bacon grease is going to go down in the coals. And guess what's going to do to the asparagus? bacon infused. So come on back in a little while and then we'll get ready to plate the meal. This is Rob Crowder, the president of Barbeque. Welcome back. Here's the president of Barbeque again, and now the part that the president honestly has neglected over the years. The plating, the presentation. Remember what I said earlier, it has to be pleasing to the tongue and also to the eyes. So tonight we're going to plate this meal, the presidential volcano chicken dish. Come on over and take a look at what we're going to do. In this we have cheddar mashed potatoes. It's about 2.5 pounds of potatoes and 6 ounces of cheddar cheese. Also in this I use sour cream as opposed to milk, salt and pepper and butter. So what we'll do, we'll put a hunk of it right here in the center of the plate. Maybe just a little bit more because we're going to have hungry folks tonight. A little bit more. Always have you a towel ready to pick up any of the mistakes. Second part, we're going to get this wonderful chicken we just finished cooking and put it in here. One here. One here. One here. And then finally, we're going to come back in with some grilled asparagus in each one of the open slots. 2 or 3 pieces should be enough. And what we're going to do is to top it off, a little bit of grated cheddar cheese. So, the presidential volcanic chicken. This is a dish that I think your family will really enjoy. Hope you come back for more videos. This is the president of Barbeque, Rob Crowder, signing off.